to his family background again, his father could not pay his fees for his masters. So what Mustafa has thought is, he was searching for some difficulties where people are facing. He see people who are skipping his breakfast. He sees people who's not having their breakfast at the morning time because people are working, people are employed, the women at the families are employed. So he sees people who is skipping their breakfast. என்ன பண்றாரு முஸ்தபா? கொஞ்சம் சத்தமா எல்லாம் இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணலாமே. என்ன பண்றாரு? Seeing people who is skipping his breakfast. So Mustafa had an idea for supplying idli dosa batter. என்ன ஐடியா வந்துச்சு அவருக்கு? Idli dosa batter supply பண்ண. He is starting his own business. So things are going up. அல்ல நல்ல ரெவென்யூ வருது. ஒரு பார்ட்ல இருந்து அவருடைய நெக்ஸ்ட் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்கறாரு கேரளால. So அப்படியே things are going up. Yes, so things are going up. I speak bilingual. Okay, so things are going up. So once the things are going up, his businesses keep on increasing. He gets lot of revenues from selling his idli dosa batter. Okay, so once the things are going up, the people who are skipping his breakfast are now eating breakfast at the morning times. So things are going up. So once the businesses started going up, he supplies lot of idli dosa batter to the suppliers, the shops. So all things are going up, and one problem came, like his revenue is in lakhs now. So from zero, the revenue is in lakhs now. So he spotted difficulty again, where due to idli dosa batter fermentation, the things are blasting up. What happens? What happens? The batter is blasting now due to இட்லி தோசை மாவு என்ன ஆகுது? ஃபர்மெண்டேஷனால அவர் பேக் பண்ணியிருக்க கவர்ல இருந்து இட்ஸ் பிளாஸ்டிங் நவ். What things are happening now? It's blasting now. So what did Mustafa do now? What should Mustafa has to do now? என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கணும்? பிளாஸ்டிக்கை ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கணுமா? பிளாஸ்டிக்கை ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணால் டியூ டு ஃபர்மெண்டேஷன் வேறு எதுனா லைக் ஸ்டீல் கண்டெய்னர்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணாலுமே when we see in homes ஃபர்மெண்டேஷன் ஆனோடனே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக மேலே வந்துருமே. என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கணும் முஸ்தபா? என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பார் முஸ்தபா? What did Mustafa do? என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பார் முஸ்தபா? So Mustafa என்ன படிச்சிருக்காரு already? What did Mustafa has studied in his UG program? Engineering. So Mustafa is developing a software, a supply chain management software for supplying the batters. The shop which has refrigerator is supplying a lot of batters so that the local vendors can get. The shops which has no refrigerator, where he is supplying the batters and at the lesser quantity, so that the supply chain management is managing right now. Okay, so he found out the difficulty and he managed the system. Okay, so the main thing where every entrepreneur wants to know that the things like once you start up a business, yes, once you start up a business, everything will be working fine, everything will be going smoothly. Once your product, once the product where the customer wants is keep on increasing, you will be facing lot of difficulties at those time. So Mustafa has made a supply chain management where he manages the supplies. Yes, so the things are going right now, where he also gave many jobs to the village people, his cousins, his co-relatives who are lack of job. That is the spirit of entrepreneurship. Yes. And anybody could say what is the product is? Anybody could say what is the product is? What did Mustafa has found out? Yes. So now ஒரு சின்ன அவருடைய கஷ்டத்திலிருந்து ஆரம்பிச்ச ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட், தி புவர் ஃபேமிலி பேக்ரவுண்ட்லேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட், இன்னைக்கு every supermarkets in and around Tamil Nadu, in and around our districts, in and around our states, how many of you used this product? Mostly many of them have been used. Yes? Raise பண்ணலாமா? Yes? எத்தனை பேர் பார்த்துருக்கீங்க அட்லீஸ்ட் இந்த ப்ராடக்டை? Yes? 90% of the people in India, அவங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சும் தெரியாமலோ, they have been used this product. Yes? So entrepreneurship is the place where where you should identify where is the difficulty, where the peoples are facing difficulties. Am I right? Yes. Spotting difficulties, so spotting opportunities where many face difficulties. Yes, Mustafa has identified the people's difficulties and he proposed the opportunities where to for the idli and dosa batter. Yes, spotting opportunities where many faced difficulties. Yes or no? Yes. So அவ்வளோ புவர் பேக்ரவுண்ட் தான், லைக் ஒரு டெய்லி பிரெட்டு கூட ஸ்ட்ரைவிங் ஆட். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு அவருடைய இயர்லி டேர்ன் ஓவர் இட்ஸ் அரௌண்ட் 500 crores. ஆனுவல் டேர்ன் ஓவர் இஸ் 500 crores. இது வந்து 2023ஓட 2022ஓட லாஸ்ட் அக்கௌண்டிங் ஷீட். ஸோ 23ல இன்னுமே இட்ஸ் ஹியூஜ் அண்ட் தி திங்ஸ் ஆர் கோயிங் ரைட் நவ். So spotting opportunities where many face difficulty is the key word for entrepreneurship. Yes. So while I was studying, I done my masters in innovation and entrepreneurship. So while I was studying entrepreneurship, they gave 5 sentence of explanation. Entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, enterpriseship, preneur, a person who seeing the person who has the ability to take care of the business, that's it. No, entrepreneurship, spot opportunity where many face difficulties. Yes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you repeat with me? Spot opportunities where many face difficulties. Yes. So the things are going right. So my question is, most of the people nowadays wants to become an entrepreneur or at least an intrapreneur, because all companies wants an intrapreneur now. So you should have an at least entrepreneurship mindset rather than having a technical skills. Right now people are seeking, the MNCs are seeking an entrepreneurship mindsets right now. People wants design thinking in their companies. The MNCs want business canvas in their companies. MNCs want branding in their companies. MNC wants a people who convince people in their companies. So all will come under the tagline, what is that? Entrepreneurship. Yes. So my question is, who do you want to be? My question is, who do you want to be? So under the tagline entrepreneurship, there is an entrepreneur is also called as a possessor of MSME, or you want to become a CEO of Fortuner 500 Forbes, or you want to become a founder, or you want to be a solopreneur, or you want to be an intrapreneur. Yes. And this is the stage and this is the place you have to think, who do you want to be? Yes? Yes or no? Because a person who plays chess, amateur level, a person who plays chess knows the next 1, 2, 3 moves. Am I right? Yes or no? A person with a pro level knows next 4 to 5 steps of his playing. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes. A master knows 6 to 10 level steps of moving. Am I right? And a grandmaster knows next 11 to 15 steps of his moves. Am I right? Yes or no? And this is the place where, which place you have to be, which place are you thinking to be? Yes? Yes? You know that this there is no need of an amateur level, pro level, master level, grandmaster. There are only the place. Am I right? So what I want to tell you is right now is all plays a game. Am I right? All people, he can be an amateur level or he can be a grandmaster. All plays a game. All knows to play a game. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes or no? All knows to play a game. And this is the place where you have to be, like, identifying what stage you have to be there. Yes? Yes or no? Yes? All plays. Even a chaiwala is an entrepreneur, right? And he knows his next 1 to 3 moves for his 3 days. He could survive while he was earning. A guy with the tea shop knows he could survive for the next 10 days without running a business. Am I right? Yes? Or with his running his business. A Google CEO is a grandmaster who has many wealth, who has been there at the position where he is been already set a goal that he want to be a grandmaster in his entrepreneurship, in his entrepreneurship field. So this is the time you have to think that which field, which step I have to be there. Yes or no? Yes? Yes? So statistics shows that 93.4% of Indians wants to become an entrepreneur. Wants to become an entrepreneur, but only 5% of Indians establish entrepreneurships. Or only 5% of the Indians who establish startups. Yes? So this is where our India lies. So you are very, what to say, you are very, I'm happy that you are being here at your college level. Innovation, design and entrepreneurship is being taught at your college level, at your undergraduate level. So I think the future, future generations or the future India, the rates of this will be increasing. The 5% is going to keep on increasing. Am I right? So because our central government and the state government, both our CMs and our Prime Minister aims $1 trillion economy by 2030. So I know that, I'm happy that this percentage is going to keep on increasing. So I was recently there at an ISVT for a program. There's a program for a business pitching. I just surprised to see a kid at the standard of 5th standard. He came with his business model. He started pitching. What is his level? He is just in his 5th grade. The basic starting criteria for applying this program is from 6th standard for the school student. But he spoke with the higher officials. He spoke with many authorities over there, and he presented a business model canvas. At what stage? In his 5th level. I know that you are being crossed. I'm telling you that the future is not going to be same as this stage. Your juniors are very well trained, and my suggestion, my consideration is that I want you people to be trained. I want you people to build an entrepreneurship skills. I want you people to develop your skill sets, because the coming generations are very well they are very advanced. Yes, and you are going to be in the field for the next 20 to 30 years, who will be ruling India, who will be taking care of the economy of India. So this fifth year guy, this fifth student guy is is presenting a business model canvas that is notch. Even an undergraduate student could not present at that level. I was just surprised to see a standard guy who is presenting a business model canvas at an university level. So this is what the stage is. Yes. So I just want to tell my story. My startup name is Gesso. It's an edtech platform where we connect management, teacher, parent, and the student. So it acts as a bridge where we don't provide a management software to the schools. We provide an edtech solutions where starting from the starting from the watchman to the parents, everything is covered. Even like a teacher who's taking care of, who is teaching the syllabus, will be at the end of the day, if the students arrives before he arrives his home, the parents could know what is the syllabus which is taught in the school, what is the curriculum which is what has been taken. So this is an platform where every students or every teachers, every management, every the whole set of the entire management will be there at this platform. So everybody will be knowing what is going in the school. The parent will easily connect with the teachers, all those things. So I just want to give my journey. So started in 2018, where there is no revenue generation. So 2018, like, we entered into a market where we had no revenue generation. We just completed our product in 2017. At the start of 2017, we worked a year long. 2018, there is no revenue generation in my startup. 2019, after a struggle, one customer just approached me for this program. 2019, we got only kindergarten session, like for managing LKGs and UKGs. At 2020, surprisingly, we got the entire institutions. The person who applied for kindergarten, we got an entire institution in 2020 for implementing our program into their schools. 2021, we got 2 institutions. 2022, we got 4 institutions, and 2023, we got 5 institutions and still running up. So 2024, like, we are heading up with 7 institutions, where, like, at the start, the first 1 year is going to be an hectic place, where we spend lot of money in research. We spend lot of our capital in the software. We spend a lot of our time, day and night, struggles in our software. But the first 1 year, the 2018, we were at a hectic stage where no schools want to hire us, and no school want to implement the software in their institutions. So we had a hectic time that time, and now I'm thinking of that period, like, facing my families, facing my relatives, or facing my friends. It's been a hectic period that time. And once things are going up, 2019, like, only 2 classes we got surprisingly for integrating our software. So things are going this way. Starting as an entrepreneur, like, starting phase is very, very difficult. Your starting phase of your period is very difficult. Once you stay for 2 years of your time in your entrepreneurship, once you stay a bit of your time in your entrepreneurship, in your startup, the next phase of your entrepreneurship journey is going to be like anything. Yes, yes. So என்னோட லைஃப் டைமில் ஒரு ஒரு 40 இயர்ஸில் என்ன சம்பாதிக்கணுமோ ஐ ஜஸ்ட் காட் இட். ஸோ எப்படி லைக் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டேஜ் ஆஃப் பீரியடில், ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டேஜ் ஆஃப் லைஃப் டைமில் என்ன கஷ்டம் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஆல் மே பி நோயிங் தட். ஸோ அந்த 1 இயரில் நான் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்டை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு போயிட்டேன்னா, இந்த வருஷம் 2024 எனக்கு வர அந்த அந்த எப்படி சொல்லலாம், அந்த ஸ்கூல்ஸ், அந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ் வந்து எல்லாமே ட்ராப் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கும். ஸோ தி மெயின் திங் ஆஃப் ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஷிப், லைக் ஃபஸ்ட் எடுத்தோன்னே யாருமே எப்படி சொல்லலாம், ஜெஃப் பெசஸோ ஒரு ஃபவுண்டர் ஆஃப் ஆப்பிளோ இல்லை யாருமே ஒரு பெரிய ஆளாக ஆக முடியாது. நோபடி கேன் பிகம் அ டாப் நாச் பர்சன் அட் யுவர் ஃபஸ்ட் ஸ்டேஜ். எஸ். So it is an entrepreneurship is a stage by stage process. Yes. So it's a stage by stage process. Once you develop a product, the product needs to be sustained in the market. The product need to be fit in the market. People wants to know that you are in the market for such a long years. People wants to know that you could survive for the next 10 years. People has to get an like a gesture that these people could do a great thing for our community. So this is the main like main goal or main what to say substance where people are thinking of. Yes. If you want to become an entrepreneur or if you develop a product, be patient for sometimes, be patient for years, or be patient for at least a while for taking up your startup to the next level. Yes. Yes. So I strive a lot at my earlier stage. People don't want to me like we will take I'll tell you a story where என்னோட ஸ்டார்ட்அப் இந்த 2018 பிஃபோர் கோவிட், தி ஸ்டார்ட் ஆஃப் கோவிட்லலாம் தி ஸ்டார்ட் ஆஃப் ஜான்வரி 2019 கோவிட் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு. 2018 ப்ராடக்ட் டெவலப் பண்ணியாச்சு. ஸோ காலையில் 8 மணி ஆனோடனே, ஒன்ஸ் தி டைம் இஸ் 8 o'clock, I just will take my laptop, I'll just take my browsers, I'll leave my home by 8:30. I'll reach the nearby schools or I'll reach the nearby institutions by 9-10. Over institutions, so over a particular area, me and my co-founder will plan for a particular places where we'll like enna institutions irukku, we'll take a market study or we'll take a research or we'll take a survey enna schools la enna institutions la we need to meet abdin sollite. So once the things are going up, so காலையில things are going up தான் தெரியுது. ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராடக்ட்டுக்குமே every product needs a time. Every product இப்போ if you want to buy an AC, will you buy the AC at the winter stage, at the winter period? Yes. Yes or no? So every product has an time, right? Every product needs an market viability, market needs from a customer. Yes. So நாங்கள் எப்போவுமே லைக் அந்த ஃபஸ்ட்டு 2018 டெய்லியுமே லைக் வில் கோ ஃபார் ஆர் பிராண்டிங், வில் கோ ஃபார் ஆர் மார்க்கெட்டிங்காக. ஃபஸ்ட்டு வி ஹாவ் டு நோ வாட் இஸ் இட் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டேஜில். ஸோ எடுத்தோடனே ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு ஏசி ரூமில் வி குட் நாட் சிட், வி குட் நாட் புல்ஸ் ஆர் காலர்ஸ் அப் அண்ட் சிட் அண்ட் வி எம்ப்ளாயீஸை போட்டு வி டோன்ட் ஹாவ், வி ஷுட் நாட் ஒர்க். We have to know what is the market scenario. We have to talk with our customers, what they want. So 2018 konja konjama we speak with lot of correspondence of the institutions. We developed, we emphasized, we we updated our software. So idella poitu irukave 2019 lende 2023 oda graph irukku neenga ipo paakreenga. So things are going like that way. Okay. So first stage le you don't get products, you don't get revenue, you don't get lot of income out of that. Yes. So it takes lot of time, it takes lot of hard work, it takes lot of day and night, it takes so struggles to launch a product into a market. Yes. So this is what we like what I want to conclude is every product has its own period of marketing. Yes, take an example of AC. AC வந்து வெறும் சம்மர்ல தான் we need, not in winters. Yes, so அதுக்குன்னு ஒவ்வொரு காலம், like we have a separate timing for every products. We have a separate timing for each and every product. If you develop an software, that has a separate time. If you like develop an hardware kit, if you develop an EV vehicle, that has a separate time for selling. Yes, so people will buy only if they needs earn. What is that? Or people will buy if only they face difficulty. So entrepreneurship is spotting opportunity where many face difficulties or confusions. Yes, yes. So I like to conclude with the 4 M's, where I personally followed, or my personal suggestion is: first is the market study. Yes, so equip people what they really want. Yes, equip people or give people what they really want. Yes, so நம்மளே ஒரு ப்ராடக்ட் ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு and asking people and asking your customers to get the product is not a good motto of the entrepreneur. Yes, equip people or market research your customer what they really want. Yes, so and the second is analyze whether there is a demand for your product or your service. Analyze whether there is a demand for your product or your service. Yes, so எல்லாருக்குமே like you are mostly from the SH background, am I right? Yes or right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you take 2 minutes of your time, என்ன product ready பண்ணீங்க, what product you have identified or what product you have invented, and can you map for the next 5 years, like it will definitely like sustain in a market or not? Can you just brainstorm your product? I will give you 2 minutes of your time. Brainstorm your product if it is going to definitely work, or I need to update my product, or I need to speak with my customers. What is really one? Just have your time for 2 minutes. Come on guys, like just analyze, just brainstorm what is your product is all about, whether it is going to sustain, or what idea I have, like I just going to develop an idea or develop a product. What is the next scenario for next 5 years? It is going to sustain or not? Just brainstorm with your teams. Yes, you're done. You're done. Yes, so you have gotten a rough idea, am I right? Yes or no? Yes or no? So like train whenever you update a product, whenever you update in your system, whenever you like innovate a product, do a brainstorming session first. Okay, speak with lot of peoples. I will be saying one thing, your customer will be saying one thing, your next your neighbors will be saying something. Speak with lot of neighbors, speak with lot of customers. When you travel, speak with lot of your co-passengers, so that you will be gaining, you will be understanding what and how this product is going to work. Yes, so first equip people what they really want. Yes, analyze demand for your product or service. Know about your existing product, that is more important. Yes, knowing your existing product is more important. When you innovate your product, know that who is your competitor. Identify what product is already in the market. Yes, identify what product is, like how long does the product has been sustained, and innovate the product at the next level. Not to start the product from the grassroots level. Innovate the product when the product is already launched, when the product has been in the market. Like develop the product at the next level, not from the grassroots level. For that you have to do a market study. For that you have to know your existing customer. For that you have to take a research. For that you have to talk with your customers. Yes, and like of a decade back, or let us take 8 years back, as Nokia. How many of you know Nokia company? And do you know why Nokia has failed in the smartphones? Not updated then. Why Nokia has failed in the smartphone industries? While there were many factors involved in Nokia, spectacular factor is that electronic market ultimately they failed to research and understand the changing market trends. The inventions, while their competitors such as customer preference and the technology were advancing so fast. Yes, others such as Samsung, Apple, iPhone moved quickly, became some of the leading brands in their own field. Yes, and you know that Nokia has been failed for launching OS from the Microsoft, while other customer wants an OS from an Android. Yes, so they don't like do a proper research. They don't like they fail to take a research where what the customers really want. That is the most part of the failure of Nokia. So today's people, today's young entrepreneurs, today's budding entrepreneurs wants to take a leap in the market study first. Yes, and the second part is momentum, where we speak about consistency and creativity. Take an example of what is that? What is that? Hello, guys. What is that? Apple. So, take an example of an Apple brand. The traction, what the brand is doing, what the traction the brand is doing. So, when you see an Apple brand, they are consistent in the market. Yes, and they do creatives, and they implement creative the securities in their products. Yes, so the second thing is momentum. First thing is, what is the first thing? Market study. Second is momentum. Take an example of Apple. First for market study, take an example of Nokia. For momentum, take an example of Apple. And the third thing is monetary. And every entrepreneur has to develop how to manage their monetary. Yes, how to manage their money. how to manage their capital. Yes. So every entrepreneur, that is the basic, that is the ultimate, the baseline of every entrepreneur has to do. Like take a market study, like next is momentum, and the third most important is like learn how to manage your capital. Yes. Yes. So do not expect the revenue at the initial stage where I was expecting my revenue at my initial stage. Do not do that. Do not set your mind like that. Okay. So take a deep research. This monetary part is more important. Do not analyze, like do not always focus on revenue. I just got some instance while I was interviewing an entrepreneur for an European Research Council program. Like he was developing a product, he was developing a software where he used to pick all garbages from the homes. He used to collect all garbages from his flat, and he used to analyze what product they are using. Yes. Yes. What product they are using. So from that, he used to give like he is taking a database, like what product you want and what this flats really need, and what product are being used at the highest level at this flat. So he is giving an like a a statistical report to the people, to the vendors, what you are using without your knowledge. Yes. So this is a startup where a guy has been implemented. So never do that. Do not the main like entrepreneurship thing is that do not take others' product without their permission. Okay. So social innovation is more important. We don't have rights to involve in others' privacy. Okay. So never develop a product like that. Okay. So fourth one is method. First is market study. Second is momentum, the traction, how your startup is going. Third process is learn how to manage your monetary benefits. Fourth is the process, schedule, and procedure. Learn how to process your startup. Learn how to process your product. Once you are done with your process, you will be going for the scheduling. Once you are scheduled all those products, all those process, you will be going for a procedure. And this procedure will be taking you to the next step. Like, okay? So, learn how to methodify your startups. Yes? So, the 4 M's are market study. Can you repeat with me? Market study, momentum, monetary, and method. This four tagline where I used personally. This is every time I update or every time I go for some procedure in my startup or some changes in my startup, I look each and every stage, list 4 stage at my startup. Okay. So this is my, as the time is running up, I just want to conclude that. So this is the major 4 M's, and I'll just tell you a short clips. She's an CEO of Nasty Girl. She's a Sofia Amoruso. She is an Greek, Italian, Portuguese. Her parent is an divorced parent. She belongs to a family. Her parent got divorced, so she is diagnosed with ADHD syndrome. So where she could not take an attention to his attention to product, attention to his studies. So she dropped out of his school. She was as her parents is divorced, so she was staying alone. She don't have house. She don't have place to stay. So she was staying in a road. Once upon a time, she was caught for stealing bread from a cave. Yes, so she was caught for stealing a bread from a cave. So only one thing Sofia Amoruso got is she has a taste of vintage clothing. Yes, she has a taste of vintage clothing. So bought a jacket from a Salvation Army. Salvation Army in a second-hand shop in the abroads, where most of the uh, the top-notch people will give their products to the Salvation Army. So Salvation Army will just like clean the clothes and they will sell at the low cost. So she bought an jacket from Salvation Army from $18. She posted herself wearing a jacket in the social media. Once the things are going up, the process just started. An entrepreneurship mindset, an entrepreneurship lifestyle has been started. She opened a page, MySpace, in the name of Nasty Girl. She brought a jacket for $18 in the Salvation Army. அதில் கொஞ்சம் மேக்கப் பண்ணி கொஞ்சம் அழகாக போஸ்ட் பண்ணி she sold for $1,000. Yes, she got for $18 and she sold for $1,000. So she repeated the process again. So once upon a time, and once the time goes on, an entrepreneur's business is born. She launched a formal company at the age of 22. Gained more than 60,000 followers in her page. When Amarosa was 29 years old, she was in charge of $240 million company. ADHD girl. She don't have a parent. She was caught stealing. She was caught for stealing a bread from a nearby cafe. That girl has now reached $240 of million company. In 2016, she was named the richest self-made woman in the world by Forbes. Yes, so that is the spirit of entrepreneurship. So what I want to conclude is, you guys are in the right place. You guys are in the right position to build up your entrepreneurship journey. Yes, so take a leap. AICT has provided you a lot of facilities right now. So Ministry of Education has provided a lot of facilities for you guys. Never miss this opportunity. Okay, so like while we were studying, as already told, we don't get this much of opportunity, while this much of facilities. Like we don't know what is the spelling of entrepreneurship. It's a 12-letter word. It's a 16-letter word with SHIP. Entrepreneur is a 12-letter word. We don't know what is the spelling of it. Spelling of that. Okay, so never miss this opportunity. Taste a spirit of entrepreneur once in a lifetime. You got one life. Am I right? So do not like be a slave for MNCs. Never be a slave for MNCs. Okay, so build an entrepreneurship, build an entrepreneur, and I just want you to be a future entrepreneurs where we will be meeting in the market. Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you, Joel sir, for this great session. I hope this was beneficial for the community. Now, I would like to invite our second speaker, Dr. Sundaresan. He's the Deputy Director Academics at Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. He will be talking about ergonomics in product solution design and optimizing user experience and business success. Uh, Dr. J. Denny sir will appreciate him for his presence today. Sir. Sir. Round of applause for Dr. Sundaresan, Deputy Director Academics.
Very good afternoon, sorry, good morning to one and all. So, myself, I am Sundaresan, Dr. Sundaresan, Assistant Director Academics, and I am Assistant Professor in Department of Mathematics. Okay, fine. The title of the talk is Ergonomics in Product Solution Design, Optimizing User Experience and Business Success. So first slide. Okay, I want to know about. See, you are having a innovative ideas. Okay, you have lots of innovative ideas. Then you are presenting to a users, right? You are presenting to a user. So now my question is the Apple. Okay, take the case study of Apple. So I want take a team. Okay, so how you will present the, how you will serve the Apple to your team member?
Like I have fresh apples. Now only I purchased. I mean, I harvested from the forest, and the quality of the apples is very nice. You can see the color, and you can even taste it. So my apples are cheap. So that's it.
Next, good, please. See, the thing is that it is easy. You have the apple. I'm asking to serve to your team members. That's it.
Sir, again.
See, you have an apple. Okay, you need to serve to your team members.
Sir, I will cut into some pieces.
Yeah, cut it into some pieces.
I will see all the pieces are
Yes.
matters more, sir.
Yeah, good. Next, you can give. Yeah, please. Okay. Yes, please. See, I would like to have only the interactions. See, I'm not going to discuss the product or innovation ideas. You have the ideas. Okay. I want how you are focusing the users. You have the product, so the product will be success. It depends upon the usability, right? So how you will market or how your ideas to be presented. Yeah.
My apple is very My apple is very colorful and tasty.
Yes. Okay, fine. So we'll conclude it. So some of them say they brought in fresh, okay, and they will cut it and serve, and they have the pieces, and it will be even. They make sure that all the pieces are even, okay. So first thing, you have the team members, right? If you are, suppose if you are giving to me, okay, if you are giving to me, there are different categories are there, okay. I'll give 2-3 cases, okay. First case, see, I will ask how many members, okay. First I'll check the members, okay. If you are serving the apple to your team members, so first thing, suppose four persons are there, okay. So you just check the 4 members, fine. Next thing, what is the next thing? You will wash it, okay, wash it and peel the skin, fine. Peel the skin so that it will be make sure the hygienic and the health. See, apple usually some of the apples may be even fresh. They are buying, or it is they may be applied wax also to look very nice textures and all. So make sure the hygienity and health. So you peel the skins, okay. Then after cutting into pieces, then you cut it into pieces and decorate in a plate. Then give a hook, fork, because they may play or they may keep their hands in some places, okay. So you will give the fork to take it, fine. So here I am having the responsibility of the users, okay. Then second, number of the users. Then who all are the users, okay. Who all are the users, the count, and the hygiene or health, care about them, okay. So when you are presenting, see, you are simply cutting and keeping, right? See the ideas, how you are presenting and how you are attracting. See, it is the simple, very simple, that many shops are there, many hotels are there, but many people will go two cases. One is that in street foods, and one is that very hygienic and high class hotels. They will put the vegetarian, okay, high class vegetarian, but the same idli sambar will be there, but the structure and the plating and the hygienity, they will think about the first thing comes under the hygiene, right, and the plating. So when you are then the number of counts, okay, how the users, who all are the users. If you are a college students, then they will have the cheap and the street foods are cheap and best, it will be there. If your professors are more than aged person, they will have only the hygiene and quality, not a quantity. It is depends upon the quality. So it is based on the users, okay. So my topic is covered. The completely depends upon the users. So yeah, fine. I'll go. So the title is this. So I'll give little theory part about the title of the talk. Then I will give about case studies. Okay. So see the word ergonomics. The ergonomic is a nature work nature law. Fine. So what is the ergonomic? Okay. The ergonomic has 3 categories. Okay. There are 3 categories for ergonomics. Physical ergonomic, psychological ergonomic, organization ergonomic. So physical ergonomic. See, on the first day, I saw a student, a school student, I think. I forgot the name. The project is in a railway station or luggage carrier. I think so. The luggage carrier. So he has a unique material, and so that it will be track the luggages. You no need to carry all the things. So see, it is depends the ergonomic. That is also a ergonomic product. Okay, it comes under the category of physical ergonomic. So what is a physical ergonomic? The product is completely focused on the physical of the human. Okay, human body. See, suppose you are making a car, in that the driver seat. Okay, suppose you are making a car with in a driver seat, you are modeling the driver seat. So the driver seat is depends upon the majorities, whether the person is tall. Suppose he see that fellow, he is there, he is a very tall or very small, very short persons also there, and tall persons are there. But the seat will be made for all. Its majority, it depends upon the majority and the comfortability. So it is 5% of shorter you can take and 5% of taller you can take. Then remaining the 90% you can depends upon the majority. So first you count the majorities. Then what are the feasibilities, or what are the flow? See here the physical, right? Physical means you are driving a car, suppose. So how much distance it is needed for driving a car, and legs for the clutch, accelerator, brake. So the comfortability, the position. So it is all or depends upon the physical body of the ergonomy. Okay. So see, in our college, we have an Excel project. Okay, it is a design also. So this is one case. Another case I want to discuss about it. The project third year student, ECE, from ECE. So what he has done, he has a robotic model to feed special children's. Special children's, I hope you know, they have mentally like a 5 years kids, but physically they are 10 years or 20 years old. Okay, fine. So for them, they made the feeding machine. Okay, the robot for feed them. See, they get the data. Okay, they get the data and they get the requirements. Then they have made the robotic to feed. So a person is there, then it is robot will be feed the food. When they go to the live, to the experiential learning, okay, with them when the product is on the sale with them, then they understood the users. The users are not a normal persons. They like a kid. If you just assume they are 20 years old, but they are a kid. So the kid will be, see, it will be keep on moving. Okay, keep on like here. It won't be take the food direct easily. Like you will keep the food and it will, she will take or he will take. Right? It will be keep on moving here and there, here. It will be the, okay. So then after they realized, first thing the image processing. So they have made the image processing, the movement of the face. Then after it will go up to the mouth. It will directly there. Then also, see, it will be, then the next difficulty will be there. See, the mentality of that. The mentality will come, the psychological ergonomic. Okay, the psychological ergonomic is the category. So you need to make them attention. So then next thing they have made like a digital or some small tall it will be focusing lights, digital lights, that it will be imaged, and it will be to attract them on, to attract the steadiness. Okay, to attract them the steadiness. Then so that will come as a psychological ergonomics has decreased the work stress, training, and the motivation. So the work stress or psychological the softwares, most of the softwares will decrease your workload. Okay, most of the softwares will decrease your workloads. But you see, psychologically, all will happy to use your software that is there. Okay, the psychology, this is there, as everyone has experienced. About the fridge in the home, whether you want to take anything, you want to eat something or not, just you open and look at it, what is there. Or if you see some apps frequently you are using, you don't want to see, there are many apps in your mobile, but you will use frequently some apps, open and see, just you are not going to do anything or any work, just open it and what is there, just again 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, that all will comes under a psychological. Fine. See, the product, see, that is what, the mobile apps are, many apps are there. Okay, the simple logic is there. See, why the human mentality or this, the fridge, just take the day to life, you just open the, you are going, you know, one day Okay, nothing will be there. Morning you open and saw. Then again afternoon you will go and open and saw. The same only will be there. But the mentality, you see, the mentality. So you are, when you are making your product, okay, when you are making your product, it should be, it should be in a psychological aspect also. It should be in a psychological aspect, so it should be frequently usable, so that the product will be a success. Otherwise, right, if it is, you may see in apps also, these apps are more than 1 month or 1 week you are not using, it will come also, then also you won't open also, you don't want to open also. Okay, fine. So then organization ergonomics. So the organization ergonomics is a like a teamwork. So if you have a in a team, okay, how you are organizing your team, whether see in a team, one person from ECE, one person from computer science, one person from mechanical, the work is assigned to them, it will be organized and it will be even. So those things and all, if it is not organized or not even, then the managing, it will be very difficult for managing the team. So that is comes under the organization ergonomics. Okay, so see now, so see, this is a short brief definition of about or note about the ergonomics. Then I have given some examples about what are the good ergonomics or bad ergonomics. Okay, so the good ergonomics, you see the keyboard, it is a physical. Okay, I moderate into how the sitting the position. It is not you are sitting for the, you are change the position for the keyboard, you sit and the keyboard will change according to you. Okay, that is the concept. Then I have the bad ergonomic. You see the bad ergonomic, see why it is bad. You see there is a, anybody can say yes please. I am saying that is a bad ergonomic or bad.
It's bad.
Anyone?
It's look like a bad.
See, you may be able to see this. This is a emergency exit. Okay. You see, they made the emergency exit. Okay, but you see, due to the design, the emergency exit is not visible. You may be able to see. See this, there is an emergency exit. The door is there. It is due to the picture. Okay, due to the picture, it is not visible. Okay, this is the bad. See, when your product is even the door you made very automatic and it is user friendly, all the things. When where you are placing, right, it is not visible properly. Then it is, the model is failure, right? The model is failure. It is the visibilities and the users. See the elevator. Okay, take the lift. See, whenever you are, most of them using the lifts, right? Okay, if you see the lift buttons, if you look at it, anybody, anywhere you look at the lift buttons, it will be top, bottom will be there. But, and one more thing will be there. Anybody can able to say in the lift buttons? Anybody, please? Open, closed, yes. Non-stop, please. You can able to say? You never went inside the lift, huh? You never used? See, I am asking, you used frequently, you are using the lift, right? In mall, many places, okay. More than one, if you want to go one floor also, you are using lift. Many of them nowadays, right? Okay. But I am asking, you would have used the buttons, right? I am asking, you would have noticed the buttons. Alarm, emergency. These are usual. Okay. Anything more? Yes, good. Yeah. Dots in the buttons, right? What is the dots in the button? Yeah. Dots will be there. You ever notice the dots in the button? yeah, blind. For the blind peoples, blind peoples they have made. See, the product, when you are going the product, right, in a university, if you are going in universities, in our universities, you go any lifts, any department, they have the buttons with the the buttons have the for usable for the blind peoples also. So the blind peoples, the numbers won't, if you touch, they can't able to see. Even if you put attractive lights, visualize, okay, it will be like what and all emergency or up, top, down, open, close. Many things will be there and blinking also. The light will be there, color light also you have decorated. But if the blind persons, how they will so most of the things, it's about the users. So you have to, your product, okay, when you are making a product, it should be cover all the, all for it is should be for all the users. Okay, it is adaptable for all the users. Because you see, the before going to the steps also, you see here also, there is a staircase. Okay, staircase will be there, slider will be there, because of the physically challenged. If you are, if you consider this much building very beautiful, so if you physically challenged persons, okay, they will come also, then how it will be. Okay, for all the aspects you have to think about your product. Okay, that is the thing about my topic. So I have, so here I have given some of the models. So see, the ideas or innovations will come at the beginning level. I have given the images or at the level of, in the stage of beginning level. If you see, the person is pulling, lifting a weight, or if you take it a cart to reduce the risk, and similarly mechanical assistance in every, most of the supermarket will be there. You would have seen the supermarkets are there. Yeah, this is a one. See, be a lazy person, okay, so that you can able to get the ideas, okay, to this, your products are there, right? If the person is active and more working, all the things, then he doesn't want. If you see a worker or labor for daily wages, he is working hard. Okay, okay. When your product is coming, for focusing, make them physically decrease the weight. Okay, decrease the work, right? So how and all it will be you able to decrease. You see the studies table. Okay, that just a table, the size it will be there. Portable tables will be there, and in the size also will be there. And they developed, they can keep the cup and tea cups you can keep. You would have seen many studies table they are making, right? One mobile stand, they have kept a mobile stand, and a tablet or laptop stand also there is a space for laptop. So those things are updating. Earlier of 10 years are just a wooden study table will be there, just a wooden table. But now it is a fiber, and it has the mobile stand it will be there, and you have tea cup, you can able to have a provision for tea cup, provision for mobile charger, and it will be all the things are there. So it is according to your users. How you make it as the workload decrease. So here I have some of the glimpse. Each things will be there. These are the innovative ideas for the product. Okay, I hope you know better things about this. But the thing is that focus on the users. Okay, mostly if you focus on the users, then it is the successful. So here I have the user's experience. This is my complete topic about the user's experience. See, if you know about UX, that is called as user experience. Okay, anybody knows? If you are not know about it, it is also good. If you know also, it's fine. See, just the strategy, scope, structure, skeleton, and surface. Those are the user's experience structure. See, this is one case. Okay, see many persons computer designing the codings or websites or apps, applications, or payroll. You are creating many things, right? You are doing the hackathons, right? So we have ERPs. ERPs, you know very well, right? So we are, when I'm the in charge of the ERPs of academics. Okay. When we are asking some requirements, when we are asking, see, you are going to work on the codings or developing for a requirements. So how we will make the ERPs or payrolls? Okay. So it is focused on the users. See, the users are your back. So users will say, I want the first image you see. This is the, okay, it is not visible that much for you. So the users given, the model is this. Okay. Then the project leader has understood like this. Okay. The analytic design like this. Okay. See the category, if you go any companies also, they have different, okay, they have the departments. One will be the product specialist, one will be the product development, and one will be the technical team. Okay, there are different. You are not going to do all the things. There is a different persons. The users, if I am the user, see, we are giving the requirements. We need this type of websites or this type of apps, applications to decrease our works or monitor the workflows. See, I'll take it as a simple example in academics. Fine. See, your marks are there. You are writing the examinations. Okay. The hall ticket is generating automatically, right? And the marks also, when they are uploading, the results are also coming. Then all the database you have. Okay, all the database have. When I want this semester, then I'll just type it semester or search, or it will be filter. Then it will be easy to take the data, right? And the data will be accurate. It will be a good. So see here, the when I asked it to make an app like this, the final outcome they given, okay, like this. Okay, see I asked this just a simple model, then the outcome is they given this. Okay, but what is enough for me, this will be the enough and affordable for all. You see, your product, when you are making a product, right? It depends upon the users, again the users, whether you are using an Apple phone or it is Android. Okay, so who all are the users? How it will be? Some persons like the Apple features and some of them like the Android. So whenever you are using, see, when I am applying, see, I have the difficulty. Okay, suppose this is the case. I have the difficulty when I am downloading or any application. When you are applying for applications, right? Application forms or examinations, all the things, you have to use the desktop. Okay, most of the apps or most of the website, it's required to use the desktop. Okay, you can't use in the mobile for applying all the things. Okay, when you are having an app or when you have a website, it should be portable for any model of either it is a laptop or tablet or it is a mobile phone. A mobile phone also, whether it is Apple or iPhone, sorry, Apple or Android. Okay, it will be a acceptable model for any user. So see here. So come to the point. So why the user experience? Why the user experience? Why you need to get the data of the user experience? If okay, your model is there. Again, I am saying your model is there and it is successful. If you want to go next level, okay, next level, the ideas where it will come, it is depends upon the users to whom you are working for your product. Okay, you see the watch, everyone, most of them nowadays they were wearing the smart watches. See, every time they are introducing new models and new application add-on, keep on add-on. Why? Because they are using those kind of applications in that in a smartwatch. Okay, otherwise they won't they won't put it. If you are making the useless or not running applications, it is your decision. So if you want to avoid those kind of scenarios, you have to get a user experience. See, it increase the customer satisfaction. There is a two words. Okay, again I have one question. Customer and the user. What is the, who is the customer and who is the user? Can you, customer and the user.
College. In college. College.
Student,
Parents.
parents,
Parents. Customers.
parents, customer,
Student. User.
student, user. Okay, good. Anybody else? Mobile store. Okay, yeah. See, I'll give some of applications. See, you would have, you are using in your universities. Okay, in your universities, they are buying a products like MATLAB, Siemens, IBM. Okay, TCS. They are coming and teaching. Okay, taking extra classes, or they have the product to sell to you. Okay, or if you take a, it is simple. You can take a tea stall. Okay, yeah, tea stall. Okay, now it will going tea stall. Okay, there the customers are the shop owners. Okay, you are having a bakery. Okay, biscuit bakery. You are selling a biscuits. The customers are the shop owners, and the users are the the persons who was coming for taking a tea, right? So see, the product, you have a product, you are not going to directly sell to the common man. Okay, you have some centers, they are the tea stalls, they you will keep it, you will sell on only the stalls, right? From the stalls they will come and take. If the your product is tasty, okay, your product is delicious, okay, not only tasty, it is delicious, then your sale will be good. Okay, but you, in between the customer also, you need to satisfy the customer. Okay, how you will satisfy the customer? There is one, again one point will be there. User is there and your product is there, user is there, customer is there. See, user will increase according to the experience. That if he feel it is a tasty and he keep on, he will come. He will use the app like that. But the customer, see, the customer will think about the business mind, right? Whether it is the product is running good and how much profit I am earning. Whenever you are making a product, right, you are more focused on the customers comparatively the users. Okay, you will make a cheap and best the product, but it will be affordable and it will be cover all the needs of the user. You have to make sure a single product should ensure all the needs. See, you may know Google Pixel, okay, the mobile phone. When you use the mobile, if you use the mobile, there the advantage is that they are having, if you take a photo, in the camera itself, they have all the editing options. If you edit the background, if you can able to edit the videos, okay, in a single app, just a camera. Inside a camera, they put all the apps. But in other mobiles, many of the mobiles, they have UCam, okay. They will take the photo or they will go snap and they will take, there it will be, they won't use the cameras. If you see the camera is there, but they are not using, most of the cases, they are not using the camera. They are going for, nowadays they are going for snaps, you see. They will go some other apps for taking a better photo. But the mobile company, they made the camera only the application, okay, inbuilt application they made camera. So how you will, so your product always will satisfies all the needs. You have to focus on that. All the needs, how you will get all the needs, all the requirements by the user experience. By the user, only the user experience. See, you want to take the photos, different snaps you want to take, you want to edit the face, you can't do in the camera, right? So you are going other apps. So if you keep it all the things in a one app, then the user will be increased. The user wants different categories, right? So that is the user, why user experience. The customer satisfaction, user product efficiency, accuracy, and decrease the support, training cost, create only the future users needs. That is also most important. Create, see many things are, if you put all the things all together in the one, then also it will be a hectic, because see, it is not able to where it will be clumsy, right? They are not able to get, they want some small things, okay? Whether you have to make it as a structure and filter options, all the things. Otherwise, right, you keep what the users are need. That is a better idea. And also it reduce the maintenance cost. So here I have the product behaves and they used by the people in the real world. See, when we have the ERPs, right? So it will be have the difficulties. So you no need to get, so how many user experience you will get? Okay, next question. You will have the data, right? This many persons, you have the status 100, 200, right? But it is not a needed for that. You can interview 3 or 4 customers, okay, and 4 users. That will be the enough for your development. See, there are 10 years one product is on the market. One user will give the 100 of new enhancements for the product because he has more requirements. You don't need to collect. See, already existing one, you have the builder. But see, out of the 200 students, you see, very few will have come up with the ideas. If you go with the standard collecting the data, they will give the neutralized things, same. But innovative and initiative, how you will give? See, you in your college, many students are there, and the selective 200 are here, right? So we are selected those, and you are sitting here. So we are interacting with them. So you also, whenever you are getting a user experience, you focus on best 2 or 5. From them you collect. They will give the ideas. You have to identify those persons. See, usually the many stories or many movies are there, but some of them are interesting, right? So you may have those kind of desk or those kind of feedbacks regularly. Whenever we have the applications, they will have an interview within a year-wise. When they are renewing all the things, they will have an interview, personal interview, to only one person who is using more. There are 400 faculties are there. In that, selectively 2 faculties they will take, and they will have the interview. How you are using our app? How you are using the application? What are the difficulties you are facing? We don't need to go for 400 and get the data, and one person has to sit and get, and it will be a neutral. You won't get any innovative ideas. Okay, the innovative ideas you have to focus on few members. It is enough. The goals of interaction: usability, easy to learn, effective to use, provide and enjoyable frequencies. Okay, usability goal. See, I am a user. See, always think about the user. What is the goal of the users? The goal of the users: effective to use, efficient to use, safe, good quality, easy to learn. Remember, see, every time, see, many of them, they are building so many things, but the person, some of them only understand it. See, the Android users are not that much comfortable with the iPhone users. iPhone, okay, they have the Android, they have the flexibility in the Androids, but iPhone, there are specified features will be there. Okay, those things you are not able to use. Okay, so you have to check it, and you don't need to always keep the manual where it is. See, they are giving, many of them won't use the manual. Any product, TV is there, washing machine is there, they will give a manual, right? In your home, it will come delivered with the manual. How many persons will use the manual? Only one time they will use, right? But so it should be easy to learn and easy to remember. See, one person, one time they are teaching, it should store in that way. They have to keep it as a simple way. Okay, that is what I have explained. The Apple. See, the visibilities, these are the given small examples where you are lagging the users. And see, here the control panel, the elevator only. I'll move on. See here, designing. Okay, designing, you are designing according to your convenient, but the thing is that it should be the icons and connectors. See the diagram. Okay, look at the diagram. They made, suppose, like this. Okay, the B, the color coding is there, but who will see in the down? Who will see the identification they given in the downside? And it will be the pins are in the, whether it is this one is for computer or this one is for keyboard, which one it is there here. So if you have to, whenever you are not only you are making a product, it is not only you can handle all the things. It should be easy to handle by all the users. See, many products in our society, it is losing that because of they are not able to get the service properly. See, they made that complicated in the buildings. While building, they are very smart and they build very structurally. But it is easy to any common person also easy to service it. Because if your product is going more selling, the service also needed, right? You can't teach all of them again and again and again. It should be easy to understand all the things. When you are making it, make it as a more simple. Okay, the consistency. The consistency, that is what make it as a simple. See, you are using the control for many commands. Okay, if you see, look at it, the coding, you will always use the initially you have the control. Control S, control C, control V, control P, those things. Sorry. Fine. This is the last. Okay. Fine. The conclusion, what I want the conclusion, the user feedback, get to the user feedback, iterative improvement, continuous evaluation. You have to do continuously. When the product is launched, you don't need to stop your work. You have to upgrade it, keep on upgrade it. See, every product where you are using, right, it is keep on upgraded. From shoes, belt, watch, glasses, all the things are upgrading, right? Airbuds. There are many things are upgrading. So just to think about it, the design, personalization, accessibility, performance, optimization, user education, and community engagement. The community engagement is most important. It should not disturb your culture, and it should not disturb only for the focusing users. It should be feasible for all the users. It should be feasible for environmentally also, right? The community should make. That is the last one. I feel it is the most important thing in the society. Yeah. So the key to success: put the user at the center of everything. Thank you all. Small video is there. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Sarul.
You are attending the bootcamp, right? What is the main thought you are attending the bootcamp? You are spending 5 days, right? You are showcasing your innovations to the experts, and then you are attending the training programs, and then finally you are going to pitch your idea. What's the reason you are attending here? Any reason is there, la? What's the reason? To become entrepreneur. It's the main goal. We become the innovator. First we become the innovator. After that we can become the entrepreneur. So this is the good platform for all of us. Okay, we are providing with the support of AACT, with the support of Advani Foundation, we are conducting this boot camp in our campus. So after the end of the program, you can get some kind of insights, some kind of learning experience. It is the main thing. Okay, I want to show one video about the motivation video only. I will showcase that. After the video, I can ask some kind of questions. We can answer the questions. Okay, not the big kind of things. It is a simple one only. Okay. now we can go to the break. Okay, the tea snacks is ready in front of that. After that I will showcase the video. Okay, first you can go and take the refreshment and then you can join 11:15 sharply. Okay, it is entrance. Now plan.
This session soon. Ravi Kiran, it is your responsibility. Sir, actually, he said Arif sir will take the session and Ajmer sir will. Okay. First we can. Can I start? I hope all students have entered. We'll be starting this session soon, so make sure all are inside. Please call your friends to join us soon. Guys, the guests have arrived. I want you all to welcome them with a round of applause. Guys, please make it a bit louder. So today we have Mr. Arif Mohammed Khan. He's the founder of Tarsin Robotics. Give him a round of applause, guys. Mr. Arif Mohammed Khan, founder of Tarsin Robotics. Welcome, sir. And Mr. Ajmer Kaja Moideen, he's the advisory of Tarsin Robotics. Guys, please make it a bit louder. You just had a cup of tea. So now Dr. J. Denny will be appreciating them with a memento. Guys, the claps should not stop. Now guys, there will be insightful session with Arif sir, and Ajmer sir will be supporting him. So I think this will be very beneficial for you. You can take your notes and ask any questions and be interactive. Be an interactive audience so that it will be good for the speakers also. So guys, I want to inform you one more thing. Arif sir is our alumni, so it is a very good situation to welcome him here. Sir is one of our alumni of Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. Thank you, sir. Hello. Hello. Um, can I have your attention? Everyone, the last. Can I have your attention? Okay. So, am I audible? Yes, right. The last people's, am I audible? Okay, thank you. Okay, there has already been quite a brief introduction about me. So, myself, I'm Arif, and I'm the founder of Tarsin Robotics. And ours is a startup, and it's around, it's going to be 6 years old startup. We started our journey with developing robots, and right now we are developing ERP solutions for school children. Okay, and also we are also looking to work under AI. So this is a rough introduction about my company. So getting to the topic, I'm here to give you some insights and overview about customers' experience. So there is two terms, I don't know whether you have heard about it. One is called user experience and the other is called customer's experience. Has anyone heard about these two terms? Nobody has heard about it. And am I audible first of all? And is it easy for you to understand what I'm trying to say? Or are you finding it hard? No, right? Okay. So let's be a little bit interactive, and I don't want to be a normal session on customer experience. Has anyone heard about what the term called as user experience? Or yes, could you please tell me what it is? Mike? Volunteers, who's it? Careful.
Sir, you're asking about user experience, right?
Sorry, I can't.
User experience.
User experience.
Sir, I have heard this about in product designing, so like UI and UX. So the both ways are relative to the customer things. So UI is fully about the design and the front end. The user experience that take us to the customer point of view. So that
Very good, very good, very good. It's a good answer. That is what it is. User experience is more about your customer's point of view. So why there is two terms, customer experience, user experience? It shouldn't be like that, right? Why there is two terms, customer experience, user experience? Why do they have two terms? Who's your customer ultimately? Users, right? So it should be named as user experience. So why have they named it as customer's experience? Any idea? It's enough if you give me any idea. Okay, before getting into this session, let me tell you something. I was also one of the participants for hackathon like this. After that, I gradually became an entrepreneur. So I hope you also, each one of you will become an entrepreneur like me. So the more you interact, the more you speak out, it will bring out the entrepreneur within you. So let's try to be interactive, okay? Moving back to my question, so what is the difference between a customer experience and a user experience? Yes, please, Mike. Yes, sir. Sir, could you please repeat it in the mic so that everyone can hear it? Thank you.
All the persons are users, okay, but customer is for many brands, many products is there. For using the particular product, particular brand, that is the person is called as customer.
Exactly. Could you please all give him a round of applause? Exactly. Very good answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that is what it is all about. So, as sir said, not all users are your customers. Okay. So customers are different from your users. You may also have to, while developing a product, you might also have to give too many free demos. You'll have to give too many free sessions, many things, okay? So those things will contribute towards your user experience. The feedbacks which you collect from them will contribute to the user experience, user experience, which will lead to the betterment of the product, okay? Whereas when it comes to the customer experience, it is the main aspect of your business or your product, okay? So that is what it is. So that is the major, that is the big intro for customer experience and user experience. So does anyone have any doubt over it? No, right? And I have a habit actually, I don't follow the presentation whichever it is. So my presentation will be different and my speech will be different. So just try to cope up with it, okay? So we already have a very good exposure to CX and UX. And let's go to the famous quote by the Steve Jobs. You got to start with the customer experience and work back towards the technology, not the other way around. Okay, this quote was famed by Steve Jobs, and it means that whenever you develop a product or whenever you provide a service, you'll have to start it from your customer's perspective. So many of you have started your problem statement with not many, few might have started with some kind of assumption. This problem might be already occurring in the market, or people might be facing this issue. That might come out of some assumption. But those kind of strategies may succeed, or predominantly it leads to failure. So whenever you develop a product, or whenever you want to provide an innovative service, you'll have to start with your customer's point of view. Okay, so that is what Steve Jobs also has mentioned. That is a famous quote in the customer view. Okay, and when you are developing a customer's experience, there are 8 stages which you have to cross by. Okay, the first stage is awareness stage. That is, the customer should be aware of your product. Unless the customer is aware of your product or services, he won't be able to use it. So there is one more term for it. Does anyone know about it? Awareness. Providing awareness. Does anyone have any idea what does the term awareness means? How many of you are from managerial background, like BBA or MBA? Nobody is from that? All are from engineering graduate? Okay, good. So you might be, you might be aware, right? You might be having some knowledge about awareness stage or anything. Yeah, so what would be the precise term for it, awareness?
For me, awareness is like having a deep knowledge about something.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
For me, awareness is something like having a deep knowledge about something.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
That's a good
Thank
answer.
you.
Deep knowledge about anything. Anyone else? Anyone else? Nobody? Yes? Observation. That's a good answer. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So this awareness stage is also termed as marketing. This awareness single word is what the entire marketing is about. So since majority of you are not familiar with managerial topic, I'll give you a short introduction about marketing. Okay. Since many girls are here, there is one traditional in India where when a girl attains puberty, all her relatives will be invited, and they will make an announcement that there has been a girl who has attended puberty. Do you know why it has been traditionally carried out? Please don't take me into wrong sense, because this is the origin of marketing. That's why I'm telling you. Do you know why it is carried out? It's a very traditional system. Even in the entire India, they used to follow it. At least not in India. In Tamil Nadu, we follow that. Do you know why it is? Know why it's happening? Or do you? Okay. See, that is the birthplace of marketing. That was the first place of marketing. Whenever a girls attain puberty, right, relations will call out the entire family members to create an awareness that we have a girl and she's ready for marriage. Whoever wants to accept her can take her. So this is the first step. This is the traditional step, and this was the birth of marketing, which we don't know many of days. Okay. So like that, whenever you create a product, you'll have to please don't take me into wrong sense, and I can see so many smiling face. It's just the birth of marketing. I just want to mention about that. Apart from that, nothing. So whenever you create a product, you'll have to bring it to the market's end even before starting it. Even before launching it officially, you'll have to create some kind of awareness towards it. Okay. So that is a brief introduction about awareness. And second about I'm sorry. So the next stage is the consideration. So whether the customer will procure your product or not. We'll also have brief introduction about everything. And the third stage is purchase stage. So whether the product will be sold or not. You have created an awareness by doing proper marketing, and you have got your feedback from your customer, that is whether he is ready to consider it or not. Then comes your purchase stage. Okay, the product has been sold. So with this, does your customer journey ends? With this, your customer journey ends. You have created a product, you have brought it into the market, you have successfully sold it. So with this, the customer journey ends. That's my question. Yes or no? It's a binary question. No, right? Why? Why? You'll have to take the feedback. Very good. So why do you want to take the feedback? Extra value. Very good. So that taking feedback is a very good answer actually. So why do we need to take feedback? That is the only way to make your business become recurring. If you create a product and if you sell it to the market, maybe in a couple of years you might go bankrupt, or even you'll have to go for another product. Either you'll go for a bankruptcy or you'll have to go for another product. That is the only possible way of it. Unless or otherwise there is recurring, the customer should come back again and again to you. If that is not happening, you might soon run out of your business. Okay, so you'll have to go for this retention stage. Once a customer buys a product, you have to make sure that he retains in your company or your service. Okay. And then there are few customer centric strategies. We'll see that how to place your product on your customer. Okay, we'll see that on the upcoming slide. After that, you also need to channelize your retention strategies. Like you need to have some kind of after calls, like service centers, or else after services call center. Many companies will be having it. So everyone is having mobile in your hand, right? So after you buy a SIM card or anything, there will be something called as customer service, isn't it? So why do they provide it? So that you will be retained there and you will be purchasing the product again and again. If you create if Jio or Airtel sells their product only once, they will be out of the business right now. They can sell it only once, isn't it? So this is the reason why they keep these customer services and other thing. And also, sorry, you also have to, after creating a product, you also have to adopt these kind of strategies into your business or your products. Okay. Yes. And also you can provide your own personalizations in your customer experience. Just like your call center, you can also have some kind of personalizations into it. Like you can visit your own customers, or else you can phone call your customers, which never happens. You can do that. You can do some kind of other services which encourages your customers to come back to your business. Like you can you can do some lucky draws, other things. You can customize your own you can do your own innovative approaches for your product. Sorry. I'm sorry. And then you can go for this responsive customers review. Next slide, bro. I'll take it. So next stage we have the awareness stage. So awareness is all about capturing the attention of your customer. As I briefly explained it before, like how when a girl attains puberty, she has been brought into this market. And next is the consideration stage. I have already elaborated it. Next slide. So I've already elaborated it. Next slide. Next slide. Next. So yeah. So coming back to the point, there is a term called as product design and product development. There are two terms in your customer's experience, and your product design is completely different from your product development. So whenever a startup or entrepreneur starts his product, he will start it with the design. It will never end up the same way in which he intended to do it. Okay, so that is what it is. So your product design is majorly based on shaping your product, and your product development is completely based on the customer's need. So this is the major difference between the two terms. One is shaping your product and then fixing it to the customer's need. Okay. Next slide. So while going to the product development, you might already have this idea about it. You'll have to start with the ideation, then go with the product design, then do the engineering, and then you'll have to test your product, and then you'll have to come to the, you have to bring it to the market for doing marketing. So this is the traditional term for it, and I don't think I'll have to give much introduction about it. I just would like to know whether is everyone following me, or am I going out of the scope? Yes, right? We'll have a different approach. I don't want to go by slides by slide. We'll come back to the slide. Before that, I'll just go with the okay, see, 5 minutes. I don't want to get too much into theory right now. We'll first see the case study, and then we'll go to the theory. This will give you more information rather than speaking out theorily or anything, okay? Everyone knows about LexiPen. See, this is a case study, and you're going to work out in it. And I want each one of you to make mistakes in this case study. I'll tell you why. The mistakes you make now will be rectified in the theory session. You yourself will understand all the theory if you make mistakes now. Does everyone know about the LexiPen? LexiPen? No? Okay, any ballpoint pen? Pen, right? Everyone is aware of the pen. Pen, right? Okay, now each one of you is going to recreate the pen. A pen cost around 5 rupees. So how can we recreate it? How can we recreate it? Just take a pen. If you have a pen in your hand, let me know how can we recreate it. Making designs, very good. How? Changing colors, very good. Colors is a good point. And then? Designs. And then? See, the ultimate objective is you will have to make take it like this. In the previous year, 100 pens were sold for 5 rupees. And this year your challenge is to convert this 100 sales into 200 sales. How can you do that? You can increase the price to 7 rupees, no constraint. You can change the model of the pen, no constraint. But you will have to make a sales of 200 sales this year. How can you achieve it? How can we achieve it? I want each one of you to answer this question. See, the previous year, a ballpoint pen company sold 100 pens for 5 rupees. And this year, you'll have to increase it. You will have to either double it, or you can also increase the price of the pen. And you will have to make the sales. How can you do it? Marketing. Okay, that's also a good answer, marketing. By doing how are you going to place the product, and what are you going to say in marketing? What? Customer needs. So what are all the customer needs? What does the customer wants? Easy to handle. Everyone have a pen in your hand. Take the pen and write down the difficulty you're having with this pen right now. Take out the pen and write down the difficulties you're having with this pen right now. Yes? No, just write it down. Write it down. Take out the pen and write the challenge you have with your pen right now, and write the cost of it. For how many rupees you bought this? How much rupees you bought this? Yes? Free, okay. Even it is free, mention it as free. That's also good. Mention it as free and write the challenges you're facing with it. See, if they provide a service for free, you can always charge your customer if you increase the value to it. Yes? Has everyone written down? Yes, right? Can anyone read out the challenges you're facing with the pen? The current pen. There is no grip? Grip, okay, grip, very good. There is no grip in the pen. And then? Leakage. Leakage, okay, very good. There is some leakage in the ink. Okay, very good. And then? What? Louder. While writing? Okay, while writing, the flow is not as per the requirement. Okay, and then? Okay, it is not long lasting. And then? See, whatever the statement I am writing, I'm telling you now, please take a note of it, so that we can create a new pen with a better quality and better customer experience for them. Whatever I am telling you, leakage problem, grip, no flow, these are the three problems which we have encountered as of now. And then? Yeah, it's not very smooth. The flow comes into picture. And then? Design of the pen, very good. So we can also have it as a designer's issue. And then? Fine. Let's rectify these three issues. Okay, the smoothness, leakage, and the grip. So how can we eliminate these three issues? Increase that's what we're doing. How are we going to increase? By replacing these three challenges, we are going to increase the quality of the pen. That is our ultimate aim. Okay. So how are we going to achieve it? Okay, for the first thing, for the grip, as someone has already told, we can go for design. So what would be the change in design? What would be the change in design? Yes? Pasting a rubber, that will provide you a better grip. Yes, agreed. And then? And then? Yes, madam, someone said something. You said something, right? Okay. By pasting a rubber, we'll have a good grip. So our grip challenge has been eliminated. And then? And then what? What? Oh, changing the nib will changing the nib will help me provide the leakage. Very good answer. Changing the nib will, it's a very good answer. And then one more issue, what it is? Flow. We'll also take that as flow is also, next slide. Flow is also the one of the important problem into it. So the challenges which we took is the challenge of redesigning for a mass market. Okay, highly, once, I mean, I'll read out this statement, just follow me, you will understand it. The challenge is the challenge of redesigning a pen for a mass market, okay, and a highly price sensitive product. So what does it mean? What does it mean? I'll read it again. The challenge of redesigning a pen for mass market, highly print sensitive and highly price sensitive product. What does it mean? What does it mean? What did he do now? What did he do now? Are you all comfortable with English, or would you like to have this session in Tamil? English, right? So then what is the problem in communicating with me? Please tell me, what did you do now? Got the feedback, very good. Got the feedback from the customer, and what did you do? Exactly. See, you identified the challenge. You identified the challenges faced by the customer, and you did it by yourself. Not from, you didn't get it from your customer or anything. You did it by yourself. This is the first stage of defining your customer experience. Okay. And then what did we do? The strategic approach that leads to the the strategic approach that led to the Lexi becoming a leading pen manufacturer in India. Okay. And what did we do? We wanted to eliminate these challenges to create a better product. So that we can place our pen in the best in the market. That is what we did. And then what we did? We redesigned it. We put a rubber band to it. And then what else we did? We changed the nib, everything, right? So that is what we did. The design, we recreated the design. Okay. And then by implementing all these by eliminating all these three challenges, we can create a successful product. And this is the success story of Lexi Pen. Believe me or not, this is how they did it. Okay. This is how Lexi Pen was successful. They were around 10 members sitting like this, talking about all the challenges, and then eliminating all the challenges, and then they successfully built a product. This is how they did.
So you guys were talking about the pen, right? Can you see the challenge? Like, what was the challenge? What Lexi tried to solve? From the statement, I think it is little blurred. You're not able to see it. I'll read it out. The challenge of redesigning for a mass market, highly price sensitive product. This is the challenge they have done. What does that mean? What does that challenge means? This is not specific for a individual. They're trying to address it for a big thing, right? What is the challenge which they have taken up? Okay, price, yes. But what exactly the statement is referring to? Students market is a big market, right? Students, everyone uses pen in schools and colleges, correct? It's a very big market. And if someone charges you for this pen, there is a Parker pen in the market. It costs us around 250 to 500 rupees, 600 rupees. How many of you buy Parker pens? How many of you have Parker pen with you? Not much, right? You have a Parker pen. So out of 100, and how many Parker pens you have? 2. So here the statement which they are trying to address is, it's a very massive market, because if you see out of 50 or 200 people over here, only one person is using Parker, correct? And the main reason is, it's not that everyone looks for a quality, the price becomes a major constraint for them. So they have took a problem statement. What is the problem statement is, the one you guys were talking about is like you have a design problem, you have a flow problem, you have a comfort problem, you have multiple problems. But with all this, your market scope is very large, one, but that market does not want to buy it at a higher price. Are you guys following me? Okay. So for that, the approach they have took is, whatever the things they have taken, the redesigning things they have taken. Now if you see pens, they have come up with the technology names. I'm using a pen called Pentonic. I don't know why it is they have named as a tonic, but everyone they are introducing technology with the pens or pencils. Everything it's coming with that one, right? So this is one problem statement where they have taken as a case study.
So next, let's go on to the next example. Okay, the next is futures of small cars. So what would be the challenges for it? Small cars. Everyone has traveled in a car, right? So what would be the challenges of a large car? I mean, a car like Benz or something, what are all the challenges for it? Parking, very good. Parking, that's a good answer. And then seats, very good, that's also a good answer. And then mileage, that's also very good. Cost, that's a very good answer. Cost is the important factor for adopting small cars. Very good. And then space, very good. That's also, the seats comes into the picture. Space, maintenance, yeah, cost, moreover or anything. Okay, we'll take these 4 categories. The challenges, what it is? Parking, seat or space, cost, that is the maintenance and other thing, and the mileage. How are we going to redesign this product? How are we going to redesign it? There is one type of car from Fiat. Has everyone seen it? A car from Fiat, which is more like an auto rickshaw. Have you heard about it? Only 4 members can sit in it. A new EV car from Fiat. I don't remember the name, and it is yet to be launched into the market. Even in the movie Mission Impossible, the last one, Death Reckoning, there would be a car chasing scene. If you want, you can have a look at it. So it will compromise only 4 people. Only 4 people can sit and drive. I mean, little bit leisurely. Okay. Yeah, there is one more product in MG also. Okay. Okay. So how can we do that? So I'll ask you again. If you have any idea, you can also tell me now. How can we do that? How can we redesign a large car into a small one? Fiat? We can take a tri vehicle, okay? We can take a tri vehicle that is moreover your auto rickshaw or anything. You can redesign it to a car. You can take an auto rickshaw and then you can redesign it to a car. This will solve your challenges of, solve your challenges for parking, for your cost, and then also for your seats. And this is what they did actually. Soon you may all will be able to see Fiat EV cars, and I don't remember the name of it. It is very compact. Only 4 members can sit in it. Okay. Okay. I'll just read out the challenges. The challenge was to identify the customer preference and styling directions for small cars. Okay, as we did. And the method they did is, they did a competitive pressure in, they did some research over it, and then they came out with some insights like what we did, and then they just created a new car. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Okay, now let's move on to an innovative product. Okay, let's create a product for physiotherapy. Okay, am I audible? Okay, it's more louder. Let's create a product for physiotherapist. So what would be the challenges for physiotherapist? Brainstorm among your team and let me know what are all the challenges for a physiotherapist. What would be the challenge for a physiotherapist? What is the role of a physiotherapist? Okay, the role of physiotherapist is to ensure that your leg is working properly, and also you're free from diabetics or other things, but the ultimate purpose is to check whether your leg is working properly. So what can we do to achieve it? Let's create a product for physiotherapist. Yes, madam. Thread is Leg massager, very good. And then? That's a good answer. We can create a leg massager. And then? What else can we do? What else can we do? Leg massager, please note it down. And then? Yes? How many of you have access to gyms? Gym, cycle, who told cycle? Very good, cycle. So we can go opt for a cycle and I'll tell you why. Okay, that's a very good answer, cycle. And then? How many of you have access to gyms? Nobody? So have you heard a term called as treadmill? Treadmill, yes, right? Everyone knows about it. Very good. So what is the role of treadmill? That is the role of it, isn't it? So now let's take the 2 points. What did we do? We took leg massager. And what does it do? It relieves the pain of your calves and your calves, right? Yeah. So it relieves your pain of your calves and your ankles. That is what it does, massages. So really it's a very good innovative product. We'll relieve the pain and also we'll take a cycle. By using cycle, we are going to relieve the pain of ankle and then calves, and also we have to embed the mechanism of treadmill into it. How are we going to do it? See, it's a very good answer actually. Cycles and leg massager, these two are very good answer. These two is really an innovative idea to create a product for physiotherapists. So let me know, how are we going to eliminate this challenge? No idea? No idea. Okay. See, the first thing you can, so okay, where can I explore the cyclists? Where can I explore the cyclists? The one who drives cycles, where can I explore them? Cycling? Where can I explore them? Where? Please be a little bit louder. Where can I explore cyclists, or where can I find a cyclist? Bonding? Please be a little bit louder. See, it doesn't matter you're right or wrong. Please be a little bit louder. Grounds. Very good. I can explore grounds and then where? Where? Park. Okay, that's a good answer. Parks. Parks, grounds, and then college. Okay, very good answer. College, and then schools. Very good. Schools. Very good answer. And then yes. Roadside. Okay, roadside. Cycling. Competitions. Very good. And then okay, I'll ask you a very peculiar question. Let's have a out-of-box thinking. These things can be thought by anyone, isn't it? So if you think like everyone, you won't be able to successfully launch an innovative product. Okay, let's think out of the box. These things are very common. Everyone will think about it, isn't it? Let's think out of the box. Where can we find a cyclist? Where? Where? Sports arena. Okay, that's a common thing, isn't it? Sports arena. Sports arena is the place where every cyclist will be available. This is a common thing. But you're going to create an innovative product, isn't it? So where can you find your cyclist? It has to be very innovative. So you'll have to think out of the box. How can you find it? I mean, where can you find your cyclist? Okay, let me put it in another point. See, if you visit a ground or if you visit a place where a cyclist is available, do you think that he will provide you the necessary information you require for your product? He is there to maintain his physical health, or he is rather coming there to do some kind of exercises to reduce the body fat or something? Do you think that he will spend some time in providing you feedback? Just say it's a binary question, yes or no? Yes or no? No, right? So how can you derive a proper customer experience from this point? That's why I asked you to think out of the box. Where can you find a proper cyclist? Where? Shop. Think out of the box. Cycle manufacturers, okay. Okay, that's a good answer. Out of the box. Yeah, that's the thing. Who is the one? You. Who is the one? I'm asking who is the one? Who is the proper cyclist? All of us. Okay. Huh? Exactly. See, that is the thing. Children's are the proper cyclists. Not you and me. If you ask me to drive a cycle, I won't do that. But if you ask a children who is below 10 years old, he will drive even for 10 kilometers at a stretch without taking any risk. He is the proper cyclist. You will have to ask the feedback from him first. You will have to start with the 10-year-old person, not with the person who is in the ground. You will have to start it from him. You will have to go there, you will have to get his feedback, and once when you get his feedback, you will have to gradually increase the age to 15 years. First below 10 years, and then 15 years, and then 20 years. And what you will be primarily targeting? The pain in ankle and calves. Correct? So how are we going to eliminate these pains? We are going to eliminate this pain by embedding the treadmill mechanism into our cycle. I don't know whether it will work or not, but it's a out of box thinking. You'll have to embed the treadmill mechanism into your cycle. If you do that, it will become an innovative product, and this will be purchased by the physiotherapist. Okay. See, so that is what it is. So the vision is to transform a scooter into a stationary exercising unit. Okay. So the challenge was to transform a scooter, that is the scooters which we have, into a stationary pedaling cycle. That was the vision into it. And then there was some design requirements such as speed regulations, and then you'll have to incline it, and these things are common. And then the final product came out with adjustable speed, inclinations, and then calorimeter, and this was the case study for a stationary exercising scooter. Okay, and you also have successfully developed a cycle as of now. Okay, okay. Now let me get to the theory part.
Okay, so we were talking about customer experience, user experience. Why do we need a customer experience? Why? Sorry? Okay, all the features. Customer knows all the features. Okay. Sorry? Product quality, product quality. Okay. He is the one who buys the product. Okay, so since he is buying the product, I need to worry about customer's experience. Correct? Okay. So today morning we had a discussion. In a discussion அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா like I wanted to get business. He wanted to get repeat customers. I want to get customers. He wants to get repeat customers. ஓகேங்களா? My focus is to get more number of customers. He's focused to get limited quantity of customers, but that customer should be there, repeat. Will I be successful or will he be successful? Sorry? Why? Why? So, a problem statement. என்ன அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா like I'll put it in English and Tamil. A problem statement is we go, we hunt for a customer, we convert a lead into a customer. After converting, what will happen is we would have taken some effort. It's not easy. To get a customer is not easy. Okay? We would have taken some amount of effort. We converted them into a customer. With my approach, to get the same customer for the next time, what should I have to do? Put the same effort? Yes or no? So every time, if your customer, if is going to be newer person, the effort which you have taken for the first time, you have to keep doing it. Okay? But if you are able to get customers loyalty, customers experience, you will have a repeat customers. Have any one of the users Apple phone use பண்ணவங்க இல்ல Apple product use பண்ணவங்க, have you seen them moving from Apple to Android? And every time Apple launches a new product, Apple 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, Apple 100 release பண்ணாலும், will there be a customer? How this repeat customers will be there அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா with the help of customer experience. So building a product, there was a quote which you have seen earlier in the morning, Steve Jobs ஓடது. Okay, slide put. Slide put. இந்த ஸ்லைட்லையா? ஓகே ஓகே, இது சரி சரி, நான் ஓகே நீங்கள் இந்த பாயிண்ட் இது வேண்டாம். சரி சரி, இந்த பாயிண்ட் வேண்டாம். So we understand why do we need a customer experience, and like they were talking about 8 stages, right? In the morning on the 8 stages we were talking, and majority of the first stage before you put a product you do assessment, adu ellame neenga paathitu irundinga. Now what we will see is the 10 stages of product design. First is brainstorming idea. Brainstorming idea is nothing but you go sit with 5-10 people, you create an idea. That idea you keep on talking, you keep on continually you keep on moving, so that you will get one problem statement, and one problem statement you can brainstorm. Then define the purpose of the product. What is the purpose? When we are talking about 3 use cases, one is about pen, second is about car, and third is about treadmill. What is the purpose you are going to do? Okay, and third is conducting a user research. This is playing a key important role for customer experience. So we need to understand what customer actually wants, and based on that only we define a product. So for building that, namak enna venuna, we need to do a user research. Okay, then sketching the initial design. So whatever the idea we processed, the design we took, based upon that one we will be sketching our initial designs. Then we create a prototypes. Prototype is a modeling. Then we compile into detailed specifications. All our products, what we do, we detail it out. Then manufacture the product. Then we test the product. Then we start that product into production, and we do a quality assurance. So these stages, our product will be ready, right? After this stage, what will be the next stage after this? What will be the next stage? Sorry? You have a product ready. 10 steps we have done and we have a product ready. After getting the product, what we will do? You have to get into the market. So you are into the market. So you have a lead, you convert, you sell the product. But after selling the product, what do you need? You need to make the customer buy your product. He already bought the product. But once on the product, then again you need to make the customer keep coming back to you. The service which you offered or the product which you sold or whatever you did, they have to make your customer come back again and again and again, right? So for that, your user experience design, which is going to help you get or make your customer retained. Okay, then again, coming to the stages of a product development, again it is going to be the same thing. You're going to do idea generation, market research, then planning, your prototyping, then sourcing with your partners to get a market so that you can sell the product, then estimate your cost, then finally you go to a market and launch the product. Okay, so why do you need to do a product development and why do you need to have a product development having user experiences in mind? Okay. One question, you made a very good product, but if there is no customer, what will happen? You have a very good product, but there is no customer, or where there is the customer scale is very small, what will happen? Loss. Have you seen any cases like that with your past experience? Can anyone tell, like, the product was really very good, but it did not went fine? And the products, or you can take classic Kalasalingam movies. Everyone will say that Guna was it is a super movie. Everyone will say that Heram is a very good movie. What happened to those movies? Even now some people will say Maganadi is a very good movie. But what happened? Those movies are flop. Yeah. And at the same time, Talaivarodo movie when it got hit. Why? It's already popular. Why Kamalhaasan is not popular? Kamalhaasan is a superstar in 80s. Okay, before Rajini was there in industry, Kamalhaasan was there. Sorry? Okay, so what was the point is, when a particular product which is very good, which is way forward with the creative thinking, it got flopped, but some product which is not that catchy, it got a huge hit. Andamari, does anyone give me a product or anyone? Nokia mobiles, okay. Nowadays, because there was a case study, Nokia is one good example. They were not able to compete. Good. Any other products which you guys feel it is really good, but does not have a market or did not have a hit? Okay. So the point is, when we are going to define or when we are going to build a product, when you are going to define a product, when we are going to build something, have in your mind, think everything from a customer's angle, see whether the customers are there for your buying, and try to build your customer's experience while you do design thinking for your products. So though you are able to make a very good innovatives, if there is no market for that particular product or if there is no customer, it's going to be a problem. That is one. But after you get a product, if you are not going to consider user experience, what will happen is you will not have a repeat customers. Okay. So what we have considered is, so we have a product, we have a problem statement. What is the problem statements we are trying to address? How many of you from a coding backgrounds? Or how many are from your techie backgrounds? Okay. Yeah. And how many of you actually code? There are two different things. If I had met with one of an engineer graduate. He gave me a face recognitions. He did a project. He did a face recognition in Python. And I asked him what library you did. He don't know. He just told me that, sir, I have used ChatGPT, and I asked him, you give me a code for this. It gave me everything. I just used it in my code, and it gave me a product. Okay. So what is the problem statement we are trying to address? We took a considerations. What is the consideration? One, have you seen street vendors? They do mathematics in their mind. Have you purchased any vegetables from a street vendors? Have you seen the same vegetables in a supermarket or a nearby thing? The people will be using calculator to add the numbers. But the street vendors, they will be doing everything in mind because they practice. Okay. Similarly, before the phone technology was there, we used to memorize everything in our mind. We used to remember the phone numbers. We used to remember multiple things in our brain. After this one, we don't know. Maybe we might be knowing our number. We might not be knowing our friend's number, our close friend's number. Okay. With the advancement of technologies, with advancement of AIs, what we have a problem is, we guys are like a problem solvers. We guys are critical thinkers. What we tend to do is, if we are going to put your problems into an AI, if AI is going to solve your problem, how we are going to practice your critical thinking, or how we are going to do a logical thinking. Okay. So this is a problem statement we have taken up, and for that we have derived a solutions. So we are trying to induce into the market. So for us, we have to consider user experience into the systems, because at the end of the day, it may be a students, it may be a school students, or it may be a college students. If you guys are not able to use our product effectively, what will happen? We will be eventually not able to meet the market, right? Or even if we get the market, or if we get a customers, we will not be able to retain them if that UI UX is not good, right? And if you're using an app, if you're not able to, if it is not that sophisticated, or if it is not touch sensitive, if it is not that good, you will not be using the app, right? So we are taking those into considerations, and that's how we are also planning to build our products, trying to address the market scale. So I hope you might be getting an understanding what is UI, what is UX, what is CX, what is customer experience, and what is user experience, and why do we need both? And why do you need to do a customer survey on why you need a product? You might be knowing that thing. So with said that, we have another 10 minutes. If anyone have any questions, we are happy to discuss. Anyone have any questions? Any questions for taking?
Thank you, sir, for this session. Please give him a round of applause, guys. I think this session was interesting.